morning, guys. Coming to you live from my sofa in my pajamas, having my Friday morning coffee, and doing what I usually do, which is wake up, log on, check our team chats, check our team page, see what's happening. And this morning, the first thing that I landed on was a great post and question by Stephanie. And I wanted to take the extra step of recording this video as I answer Stephanie's question, because I think it's something that's going to serve us all in a big, big way. So here we go. Here was the post. It says, snow day here in Michigan. Us Miamians don't know anything about that, but it means that I can now focus on my climb to diamond. Here's a little background information. Stephanie just rank advanced to emerald yesterday, and she is fully focused on the next goal of diamond. She knows she swung open the door to some really big things and opportunities like team volume bonuses, right? And earning residual income, carryover, piggy bank, the ability to start accruing carryover, and also the opportunity to start tapping into the lead wheel. Her coach and sponsor is Jackie Worley. So I know Jackie has expressed everything that she has right now available to her, but how the work cannot stop now at Emerald. You have to continually advance your business and get out there and build a diamond, because that is how you're going to see all of that come to life. So I commend you, Stephanie, on having that forward focus on where you're taking your business next. Now, with that being said, the climb to diamond requires recruiting, right? We know that, building your team. So her next question is, what is the biggest non-negotiable with your business? And my answer to this is very simple. It is the recruiting formula. And we've taught it here on our team before, but I want to go into it one more time. And I actually want to break down each piece. And I want to add one last thing that is kind of like the behind the scenes to your business, or the back office stuff to your business that is crucial to make not just this goal to come to life, but guys, what I'm about to teach you is the wash, rinse, and repeat in my business over and over and over for 11 years. It is how I have built well over a six-figure income. It's how I brought myself home. It is how I've built this team. It is how we have risen to superstar diamond, the top possible rank in the business. And it's how I today am still building my business, meeting new people, adding value, and inviting them in. And I just gave it to you. So let me go ahead and screen share. This is the non-negotiable in my business. So let's talk about this real quick. I want to break down each one to help bring insight onto how I do these things. Okay. So the first is meeting new people. Like, we are in network marketing. It is required that we get out there and have conversations. And like Stephanie, where she's at in her business, if you right now are in the inception of your business, and I'm talking anywhere between the first month to 6 months of your business, it is pretty much certain that a large part of your business is going to be, built, and you're going to get it off the ground with your warm market. Your warm market are the people in your life that already know you, trust you, right? And are going to love you and want to support you. That's going to be the large part. It doesn't mean you cannot, build your business at this part, the first 6 months of your business with cold market people. You can, but it's largely usually going to be your warm market. So it's new conversations, but also you want to be smart about it. If you're really in this to build a business, you want to start to tap into cold market. You want to start to build that network outside of your warm market. And I can help you do that too. And the recruiting formula can help you do that as well. But crucial piece to the whole puzzle is meeting new people. And how do I do that, by the way? On social media, how am I doing that? I'm going to pages of things that I like, whether it's workout clothes, whether it's the local boutique, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's where I do my nails. I'm constantly out there seeking and finding women, clicking on profiles, reading about who they are, seeing if they fall into my niche. And I'm figuring out how to be just as much as interested in them as I want them to be interested in me, right? And I kind of call it like internet flirting. I will find women, I will go to their page, I'll start following them, and I'll separate them, right? I have a list of their names, and I'll constantly be checking up on them and trying to develop a relationship on social media. That is how I do it on social media end. How do I do it in IRL, right? We call it in real life. I'm having conversations, right? I'll do things like wear and share my Shakeology shirt or my hat, whatever. They'll be, if I'm working out, I'm always talking about it. If I go to my kids' football practice, there's always moms there that follow me on social media. So it makes for a comfortable conversation. Like, oh, I saw that program you're doing. That's so awesome. I mean, that literally happened to me last night at my son's football game. So this is how it starts to come into life in real life also. But what you need to know and get comfortable with is that you got to get out there and have new conversations. Okay. Have a bunch of conversations. Now, 2, adding value. Okay. And I think this is the part where I really want to hone in on, because most coaches are like, well, what do you mean by add value? Adding value is figuring out how you can create connective tissue between what you're doing and how it could help someone else, right? And here's a couple key questions that I want to leave you with to help you kind of dredge up how you can get out there and share value. So here are the questions that I ask myself. Well, when I want to sit down and figure out how can I get her to realize that I have what she's looking for, how can I connect the dots, and how can I do this in a powerful way that will compel her to take action? Okay. So here's the questions. What do I love about this? What problem have I solved for myself? Why does she need this too? What is the lifetime value of starting now? This is a big one. Like, what would it look like starting now? What could the next 6 months look like? What could the next year look like? 5 years, 10 years? What is the lifetime repercussion of not starting? So sometimes it's flipping it, right? Well, if you don't start now, what could it look like in 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years? What makes this work, right? How is this different that makes it work? How does this decision of starting now show up in my everyday life? And if you're in the health hub, by the way, we're doing a lot of this, right? Those pop-up challenges and the coach bingo, by the way, that's not all, just for fun and games. It has purpose, right? When you're able to start to dredge up and think about these things. When you can answer questions like this and really take the time to slow down and pay attention to the detail of why, it could help you create powerful value and perspective and, just mindset that you could pass on over to someone out there, right? That your message will fall on and it will, again, help them connect the dots. And here's the most powerful thing. I think a lot of times coaches feel like they have to push people to do things. It is so powerful when you can figure out how to emotionally pull someone to do what they need to do, right? What they want to do, what they see for themselves and feel for themselves. That emotional pull, it is everything. And so by answering these questions and then going out there and taking the next step. So let's play good coach, great coach. So good coach would say, I answer these questions and now I'm going to go out there and share a post that sounds a little bit like this. This is what you see often, right? And again, still good coach. Day 9 of Healthy Obsession. Let's just use that as an example. Day 9 of Healthy Obsession. Energy is sky high. I'm proving so much to myself. And as a mom, this has become my stress reliever. And I'm finding confidence again. You need this in your life, just like I needed it in mine. Message me for more information and how you could join my next challenge group, right? So you answered the questions that I just gave you, right? You talked about being a mom, having, energy sky high, this being a stress reliever, how you're finding confidence. And then you're coming in, which you'll see as number 3 for the invite, like message me, let's talk. That's good coach. But early on in my career as a coach and as I was building my business, someone left me this key piece of advice and I've always run with it. And then I've also studied it and figured out the best way I could develop this skill. And it was the thought that facts tell, but stories, they sell. Stories connect, right? And so what I just read to you is an example of how you get out there, but you're leading with factual things. Here's how, using your story. And this is a very, very true story of mine, right? But I've used it on repeat to express how the work I'm doing on myself is showing up in my life and how it connects, right? You're going to hear it right now and how I want you to tell me how much more this connects than the first post. So here's a post with a story. I went from the mom half asleep every morning, screaming angrily at my kids, "Get up now, we're late, to the mom who is now the tickle monster or plays earthquake as I shake their bed, miraculously making my kids actually laugh first thing in the morning. Listen, I'm going to keep it real. Getting up at 5 a.m. to get my workout in is a sacrifice. But you know what I immediately realized was the result of this sacrifice? The mom my children got. The mom who was waking them up, energetic, excited for the day, feeling accomplished before the sun even rose. And this has become everything. Here's the deal. I know the jean size will come. I know the scale will budge, and I know I will hit my goals that I've set for myself. But the decision is showing up in my life right away, and it's showing up with my kids. I get it. We think we don't have time, but truly time is all we've got. We just got to figure out how to use it wisely and realize that we're in control, and we get to decide how we're going to show up. If this resonates at all with you, let's talk. I can help you. Saying yes to my Healthy Obsession group changed it all, and I know it can for you too. So that's a great coach. That's a coach that uses a story to really create connective tissue and add value, painting the picture. How is this literally showing up? Do you guys feel that? Because I know, like, when I sit down, I really want to walk someone through the emotion of why I know they need this. And that's just one example, right? You can answer those questions. And by the way, here's another good coach, great coach. Good coach will answer those questions and just think of fitness, nutrition, and challenge group. Great coach who's out there to recruit and really make connections in every way possible will realize what we do as coaches is multifaceted. It's not just about the fitness, right? A lot of it's mental health too. A lot of it is belonging to community. A lot of it is building a business where you can bring in, right now, there are so many families where an extra $200 to $500 a month can make or break them. It could mean everything to them. It could mean a business that helps the holidays not be stressful. Like, you could answer those questions and realize the way you can help people is so multifaceted, right? So think about that too, Stephanie, as you're getting out there and building to diamond, that you know you have more than one way to help people. Okay. So that's adding value. Now, the third is inviting. And this is the most crucial piece. You have to do that last bit of inviting. And to me, there's really three main ways you can invite. I just share with you one way, which is through a static post, a direct invite. Like, if this is you, message me now. Okay. Another way you could invite is in your stories. And in your stories, it could be a direct invite like that too, where you're talking into the camera, you're sharing things about your day or how it shows up. I'm thinking of Christy right now. She did this, I think yesterday, the day before, and she came in afterwards, like, if this is you, let's talk. Or it could also be through, we call taps, right? You guys see that I make those templates of call to actions where you could share about what you have to offer. Like right now, we've got the belly bloat for post Thanksgiving. It shows you what the belly bloat is, what the group is about. And then it says, if you want to join, click this link, apply here, or, swipe here, and I'll send you details. That's also a way to invite in. The third, I said there's three ways. Yeah. So on a static post, behind the scenes in Instagram stories, the third way, and this is the way that most people avoid, but I'm telling you, it's the most powerful one. And it's one-on-one conversation, guys, right? That could be picking, the thing called the phone. And by the way, I play this game with my kids. This is the way us old folks say the phone. Ask a kid right now, they'll go like this. Anyway, I digress on that one. But picking up the phone, having conversations. On social media, it could be literally in DMs, messaging someone, right? And messaging someone becomes, I knew I never wanted to be a, hey girl, I've got this happening, do you want to join? That felt so icky to me. But when I was meeting new people and adding value, right? Meeting new people and being as interested in them as I want them to be interested in me, right? So liking their stuff, talking to them, creating a relationship, adding value, which is going in there and sharing these stories, coming out with impactful value that emotionally pulls people to what I have to offer. When I came in for that invite to that person that I've already been interacting with, that's not so icky. That's not so scary. In fact, that felt very organic. That felt very natural. And chances are, by the way, you're going to see and learn about this when you are meeting new people and you're being just as interested in them as you want them to be interested in you. Chances are, organically, the conversation probably comes up where they're like, hey, so what's this thing you do? Right? Or they're the ones to swipe for more information because they feel comfortable with you. You have built a repertoire, right? And that's important. But this inviting piece is crucial, getting in there and messaging people and saying, I've got this thing, right? Going out there and doing the swipe buttons, apply here, going out there and delivering that message in your in your static post on your Instagram is crucial, because here's what I want you to realize about this recruiting formula and why it works. You know, kind of like the total solution, right? We sell total solution packs because we know the total solution is working out every single day, moving your body, feeding your body right. So nutrition, right? Drinking your Shakeology, supplements and energize and all the things, and community, showing up to a challenge group, belonging to something bigger than you that helps keep you accountable. We know that that's the total solution to our health and fitness. This right here works the same. This is the total solution to recruiting, right? You can't have one without the other. If you do, it won't work synergistically together. It won't be as powerful. Just like if you remove nutrition and you just try to work out till you're blue in the face, you're not going to get the best possible results. Or if you think you're going to drink Shakeology all day and never work out and put in that sweat equity, you're not going to get the best results. Over here in the business, if you're out there, let's just say, meeting new people, right? Liking, following, talking to the moms at football practice, and you're on your Instagram, adding value, showing them what it looks like every day, connecting those dots, emotionally pulling them to what's possible, but you're not coming in for the invite. They just think, Stephanie, you're a really great person, very social, and you have a great hobby. They have no idea that you are in business and that you can help them too, right? So that invite is important. What about the person that's out there meeting new people and going directly in for the invite, but not taking the time to add value, not doing that middle piece? Well, you're going to become white noise. That's just what happens. People are going to be like, here she goes again. Join me, join me, join me. I have no idea what she's talking about. She's just trying to sell me on something. She just followed me because she just wants me to buy from her. You see how that middle piece creates if that doesn't happen, there's no connective tissue. What about the person who's adding value, showing up every day, doing all the things, right? Creating that connective tissue and doing the inviting, but they're not adding new people, meeting new people, and they're not starting new conversations. Here's what will happen to you is that you're going to feel like you're working, doing all the things, and you're going to be at the inviting. And here's the thing about inviting, get good with it right now. You're going to get no's, right? There are going to be people that say, no, right now, no, thanks. I'm good. Here's what a pro would tell you. Those people come back around. That's number one. But number two, you have to get good with understanding that people are going to get started when it's right for them, not right for you. Your job is to keep going forward, keep meeting new people, keep adding value, keep inviting in until those people are ready. And when they are, it's magical. But until then, you keep forward motion. And inviting in is crucial. I lost myself. Oh, inviting in and understanding that you have to continuously do that and you're going to get no's, it doesn't matter, right? You're doing that. But what if you're that person who's adding value, inviting in, but not meeting new people? You're going to feel yourself stuck, like you're talking to the same people. Well, she already said no, but she already said no, and she already said no, or she said not right now, or she said in the new year. Now what? You're going to get stuck because you weren't meeting new people. Okay. So you guys see how it all has to synergistically work together for it to come to life. I know it's a long-winded answer, but this is it. This is what's non-negotiable. This is what happens. Wash, rinse, repeat my business, 11 years strong. And this is how I've built. Now, the last one on the bottom, this is now more the back office stuff. What happens behind the scenes for you to run and operate your business. And it's so crucial. And this is the number one thing I see take out people, especially where you're at right now, Stephanie, where Diamond is an organization of 12 people. You already have 2, right? Because Emerald, 2 new people got you to Emerald. But now you need 12 to create an organization, a Diamond organization. You have got to keep track of the conversations you're having. And to me, tracking and the 10 in place system is not just a tracking system, but it's also a mindset you have to get into, kind of talking about like the people that say no or not, no, not right now. It is a mindset also, but this tracking piece is crucial so that you are organized on the conversations you're having and you're organized in your mindset of understanding, mind of abundance. I have these conversations happening, but I'm going to get out there and have some more. So for 10 in play, I'm actually going to drop a second video. I've recorded it in the past. My girl Maris is making her big push to Diamond. You could check that out next. I hope this helps, guys. Love you. Any questions? I am here. All right, let's kick butt. Talk to you soon.